Good morning, everyone. Today is elimination. It's very similar to substitution, except I find it quite easier actually. So, the first type of problem is when you have two variables, however, one is opposite of the other. So, notice the y's are a 2 and a 6. Those coefficients are not opposites. But in the x's, I have a -1 and a +1. These are opposites. That's what can be eliminated. So when you eliminate a variable, you're only solving for the other, similar to substitution, although so much easier. So when I do elimination, I'm adding the two equations together. -1 plus 1 is 0. These eliminate. 2 plus 6 is 8, so I have 8y. 12 plus 20 is 32. Then when I divide by 8, I get y equals 4. So much easier than substitution, as long as you have one of your variables that are opposite values of each other. Now, the only kind of difficult part is to plug it back in to get your x. You can choose either equation. I'm going to choose the second one only because I have that positive x, so it makes my life a little bit easier, but both will work. So now I have x plus 6 times 4 equals 20. X plus 24 equals 20. When I subtract 24 on both sides, I get x equals -4. So my solution to this problem is -4, 4. That's the first part of elimination. So what you need to do is make sure you have the same variable with opposite values. On problem 2 here, I don't have that at all, but I can create it. What we're going to do is what we call multiplication through the problem. 2 and a 5, not really something I'm wanting to work with. I could, but if I'm trying to make a coefficient that are opposites of each other, I'm going to look at the y's, because all I have to do is multiply the second equation by 3. And by doing that, I keep my first equation, so I'm going to rewrite it. And my second equation, when I distribute all of this through, even to the 11, I have 15x minus 3y equals 33. Look what happens. I have a +3 and a -3. That's the variables that will eliminate. So again, I'm trying to get coefficients that are opposites of each other with the same variable, and I can distribute something through to make that happen. Now when I add it together, I have 17x equals, 151. When I divide by 17, I get x equals 3. Now, I can go back to either equation. I'm just going to choose the first one because it looks fun. I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason. 2 times 3 plus 3y equals 18. 6, are we in the screen? Sorry. 6 plus 3y equals 18. When I subtract 6, remember, it's a simple two-step equation. I have 3y equals 12.